Hello everyone and welcome to our class. This is the first video of the second partial and we are going to start with an interesting topic which is like kind of the next step after what we saw in the last partial. So we are going to see today that in real life we have two exchange rates all the time. We have bid and ask. In Spanish it's called compra and venta, and we are going to see how we are going to deal with that when we do our exercises, because so far we have only used one rate, right? Like we don't care about buy or sell or anything. We only use the same rate. So now we are going to do it a little bit different with more, we are going to be more realistic in terms of what happens on real life. And we are going to do first some practice just with bid and ask, and then we'll solve a triangular arbitrage, similar to what we did in the last partial, but with bid and ask. And then I will explain a little bit about the activity and the homework. So this is the last time that we're going to see this presentation from the, I think this presentation number 3. And I just want to explain that this is a very old table. I think this table should be like 10 years old or something like that. But the point is that we always have two different prices. One that we use when we want to buy and the other one when we want to sell. But the first question is, what are we buying or what are we selling? So let me move to Excel because I think it will be easier if I explain um, with more uh, current data. So as I said before, we always have the bid and the ask. In Spanish, this will be compra and this will be venta. So ask is venta and bid is compra. That's kind of the first thing that we need to know. And so let's think about the exchange rate with the peso and the dollar. So we usually have two prices for peso and for dollars, I mean, in terms of pesos. So for instance, we might have maybe 20 pesos per dollar. And if we want to buy the dollars, it will be 21. Let me explain how it works because maybe at this point it's a bit confusing. So first thing is, what are they selling and what are they buying? Because here it says compra, like in buy, right? Buy and sell. It's the same. All these three names mean exactly the same thing: buy or compra or bid or sell, venta, and ask. So what does this mean? What are they buying or what are they selling? So first thing that you need to remember, take note of this. This is from the perspective of the bank, of the one who is selling or buying the currencies, not the client, the bank. So if it says buy, it means that the bank is buying, or sell, it means that the bank is selling. But selling and buying what? They always buy or sell the currency at the bottom, right? They always buy or sell this one. In this case, it's dollars, okay? So always the one at the bottom. If it's this means that the bank is buying dollars at 20 pesos. Okay, so just to make it clear. And here it says that the bank is selling dollars at 21 pesos. It is always the money at the bottom. Okay. So I think with that, it might be a bit helpful for you to understand what's the meaning of bid and ask and how can you use it on an exercise or anything. So let's go step by step with some easy, very easy transactions. So let's assume that I have 100 pesos and I want to buy dollars. Okay, this is my assumption. So if I have 100 pesos and I want to buy dollars, the first question is, which rate will I use, this one or this one? Which rate do you think that we need to use? Well, let's think according to what I said a few seconds ago. The bank is selling dollars at 21 pesos. That means that I will have to use 21, the expensive rate ask, okay? Because they are selling dollars at 21. At 20, they are buying dollars. But what do I want to do? I need dollars. So I want the bank to sell the dollars to me. So it will be 21, and the exchange rate is peso over dollar. And what do we do if we have peso on top and peso at the bottom? We need to divide, okay? So the final result will be 100 over 21, and this will be dollars. So now I will give you a tip. This can be also very useful for you when you do the exercises. This tip is very simple. The reasoning is like this. When you need to buy the currency at the bottom, in this case dollars, you will have to use ask. Okay, I will write it in here. If you need to buy the currency at the bottom or in the denominator, you will have to use ask. And the same thing, but if you want to use the currency on top, on the numerator, at the top, you use bid. Okay, so in here, what did I want to buy? I wanted to buy the currency at the bottom. That's why I used ask. Now let's change it. Now the question is buy pesos with $100. So I have $100 and I need to buy pesos. Sorry, not 100 pesos. It is buy pesos with $100. So first question is, which rate do I need? I need the bid, right? Because I need to use, I need to buy the currency on top. If I need to buy the currency on top, I will use bid. You can keep this in your notes. Remember that since this course is online, you can use notes for everything. So always always keep this with you, and it might be helpful for you. So I decided that I need to use the 20, the bid. So in the end, I just need to remember, should I multiply or divide? Since we see that the dollar is on top and the dollar is at the bottom, they are crossed, top and bottom, then I need to multiply. So this times this, and this will be pesos. And this is the answer. So I think, I hope that with this video, it's more, it's a bit clearer after watching this video, but don't worry, we are going to practice, and you will also practice in the activity, and you will also practice doing the homework. So don't worry that much, let's continue. But it's very important that you understand this, because after this, throughout the whole course, we are going to keep using bid and ask. So if there is something that you don't understand, make a stop, come to Zoom, ask me, and I can explain you in different ways. I think so far I know maybe, I don't know, 12 different ways to look at this. And I just told you 2 ways. So I still have 10 other explanations that might be helpful for you. So let me know if you still need some more help, and maybe we can keep practicing more. But it's very, very important that for you, it is very clear on how to decide when to use bid or ask and what's the meaning of bid and ask. So in the next video, we're going to actually do an exercise with triangular arbitrage, but with bid and ask.